It got me thinking now, should I take it or leave it out? It got me thinking now, and now I'm stuck in this loop again. It got me thinking now, should I take it or leave it out? What would happen if I talk to you? Got a feeling that I get a clue. Would you be my Fortnite? Would you be my Fortnite? Should I take it or leave it out? It got me thinking now, and now I'm stuck in this loop again. It got me thinking now, should I take it or leave it out? What would happen if I talk to you? Got a feeling that I get a blue. I'm not a saint, you're mad. Your sugar-coated doll is not so pure, my bad. I don't give a. You're stepping on me and they call my mama. Touch you better than that. You're mad, I guess you're mad.
Hey, what's going on everyone? JoeYoursTruly back in the live stream. I just started on Lesso, so this is my kind of games my first game of the night. How's everyone doing on this fine Thursday evening? So we're gonna be actually just doing normal casual queue. We're not actually gonna be doing the competitive night tonight. The last one was pretty fun, but overall it's just I think it's just not as fun or I guess rewarding as I would like to be right now, because a lot of it is just it's just kind of like testing grounds for students to kind of figure out how they want to do it, like the MMR and whatnot, and just kind of testing how what happens if you have everyone to start on a blank slate and see who can kind of climb it and whatnot. Because there's no incentive really to actually do competitive nights. It's like no rewards. The only thing you see are like the top 10 players. Like it's only for like kind of like the bragging rights, I guess. But I don't really care too much about that. So I'm just using this opportunity that to play some casual queue, because I'm hoping with the competitive nights going on, we might be able to get a little bit more shared lobbies, because a shared lobby is always a really fun time, if I do say so myself. I don't have any memberships set up, but there is a donation button that people can use if they want. It's totally optional. You guys don't have to 100%. Sorry, chemistry. That's actually really funny. That's a that's like a chemistry term right there, and I know that because I'm a chemist major. So that's actually kind of funny. Support. Okay, so wait, so do ADC support? I don't know. I need to give it more thought if I want to make that kind of thing work. I kind of want to just solve kind of normal-ish for the most part. So I'm not trying to figure out what I want to do on... You know what, let's kind of make it easier on ourselves. We can just go steal support for now, see how it goes. Well, like, I've been really enjoying supports for a while now, not gonna lie. Because like the big thing is throughout season 1 I've been playing a ton of offlane, which I really enjoy, but right now I'm not the biggest fan of the meta in offlane, where just tanks seem to be like the strongest picks, or rather they're the easiest and more consistently good picks, right? So stuff like a Fame Out, a Callis, the kind of characters I would like to play, they tend to not to do as great right now against all these really annoying tanks that just go full tank, but they still can do a ton of damage, especially Severrock. So I've been kind of going out of offlane just a little bit, just because I just not enjoying the offlane meta as much. But also just support is just always a really fun role for me. Just being able to be a little bit more chill and have a little bit more agency to do what I want. Because support is one of those roles where you can kind of have a lot more control of the game if you that people may not realize. Being have vision control, but also just have the agency to not really worry about farming, just kind of go roam the map and kind of wreak some havoc. I just really enjoy that kind of gameplay a whole lot. That girl is definitely a very solid choice. I think she's probably one of the best supports, but she's also kind of like one of the most flexible supports. She has a lot of different options and tools on the kit. She can be really elusive, but also be really tanky. She has really great skill shots, really good range, like good up close, good far away. She's a very all-in-one powerful support right now.
This is what I do.
Yeah, no worries. I just thought that after seeing Reapers and Crashy's like guide videos, I thought it'd be a really cool trend to start. Because I know I get that question a lot from other people, where they're kind of like asking, hey, what's sort of like what you want, like what's the best way to build characters? And I try to explain that in my kind of videos, but it really just depends on how the flow of the game goes and whatnot. So doing a more general guide video was definitely kind of a different, refreshing way to be able to help you guys out and whatnot. So trying to figure out first item, against Akira, that could. So or we go build straight in the stone wall, maybe. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Yeah, let's try it right now. Because Wagram is actually a very solid support item, but I don't think you need that mana sustain necessarily on steel for the most part. So I think I'm gonna go straight for my tank kind of item first. So kind of like Stonewall gonna really do good against the killer. Maybe I can think about doing something a little different actually, because that's a Victor jungle and whatnot. So maybe Wayman be a little bit better, but Stonewall early it's not gonna be bad against kind of like against the Kira, so don't worry about her damage as much anymore. So I want to like walk up and use my stacks, but I don't want them to drag the wave. That would be kind of bad. Got one hit in at least. Maybe I mean jungle can be. I think there's just better options off meta, because if you want to do an off meta kind of pick, then someone like what do you call? Mages are always going to be better picks in the off meta world, in my opinion. They just have all the tools, and mages is overall just really strong right now as well. We don't exactly know where the Victor started first, because I know Victor likes to start blue sometimes, so I'd be a little cautious of that. Yeah, I kind of want to go aggressive, but if I use my abilities and Victor's just have to be on the side, then they'll be kind of bad. But if she's walking up like that, we can do that, and we got a blink out that really easy enough. Nice. I think I missed my R&B right there, fortunately. But we still got the kill, that's all that matters. Nice, nice. So we're gonna actually shove this out. Let's put a ward on the 3 cap, so we can know when we're just on this side. Oh, Winter is actually over there by the looks of it. I seen Revenant support played a while back, where essentially you just play to poke with your Q and whatnot. The only issue though is it used to be really good when you had a lot more AP scaling or magical scaling on Revenant, or just having Revenant being able to build like a mage build, right? But since he got really nerfed pretty hard in that department, you can't really take advantage of pumping up your Q damage by building full magical anymore. So maybe there's a way you can still make Revenant support work as a kind of poke support, but it's not going to be as good as it used to be. At that point, you should play someone like a Howie or Faye if you want to play like a poke support. I think we're just on the side by now. You can still look for a hook, even though we're kind of close to that turn, so I'm just being a little mindful of that. Because I want to... Yep, good word. Take a quick pick around. Still haven't done his triple camp yet. I can... Yeah, I still trying to figure out when he's gonna start his blue, because he should do it by now, I imagine, but he hasn't even started yet. Yep. Nice. Oh, I missed my R&B. Not as good of a trade we like, but we don't need to take it. I'll buy black a little bit. Oh. He has no blink, by the way. I'm not sure he has blink. Oh, nice. Let's go. That's why I was really kind of hugging that outside the vision, because I didn't have a ward, so I had to kind of act as a ward because I figured this Victor was gonna come over soon. I don't think we kill. Wait. Oh my. Almost. Nice job. Because Deko's pretty elusive, so I was surprised she didn't get that as fast as I thought she would. Okay. Let's go do gold buff really quick. Nice. So we can maybe still do Stonewall first, but I think we do magical defense item next. So probably like a void helm would be kind of great. So actually, let's build to this first. Because Stonewall, the reason why is because Stonewall is probably one of the best physical defense items in the game. So putting it first on support is actually really strong, because usually you're against a physical jungler and a physical ADC, so it gives you a ton of value. But against this Victor jungler, not as good of value is the big thing, but it can still be really good against just purely the ADC. I actually won't be looking to engage because it's a big wave I want to try to clear first. I see if I can keep the range minions here, maybe? Then maybe we can sort of freeze right here ish. Uh-oh. Seems like there's some fighting going on mid, so I'm actually gonna stop rotating over for this. Ooh, I am not gonna be able to get anything out of that, unfortunately. There's a lot of people over. Yeah, that was kind of weird what was going on mid. I was just a little too late. What's the only thing? Until we got a Deku right here. I kind of want to get some wards right here. And then let's go get one. Oh my, there's a Deku right. Oh my goodness. I totally just missed the Bellica, but my hero was able to dodge her Q, and we're just able to do some really great stuff right there. Wow. The ultimate getting that last second was also super clutch too, not gonna lie. Should we set a bracelet on Steel? I don't think you don't need it, because it's good for people you channeling ultimates and whatnot, or whether you gotta be stunning people when you're ult, so like you stun people, you get in the shield, but you're not actually getting value out of it because ideally you're stunning the person they can't CC you back kind of thing. So I don't think you necessarily need it on Steel at all. I can't believe they actually tried to do that. Maybe I should have went there a little bit faster, but I mean that's fine. She has it back. We can kind of hold a freeze right here. Sort of want to, since I know she's gonna be freezing there for a bit and the Kira is backing, I might be able to go and look at mids. Oh, that's 3 people mid. Wow. Oh wow. Okay, I'm gonna blink out unfortunately. Everyone just want me to mid a lot today. Wow. I think Kyo is still looking, so we're gonna still hover a little bit. I figure out what everyone's trying to do right now. Have a good night, Samir. Thank you for stopping by. That goes right there. Okay. Yeah, we see Bellica coming over, and I think Victor's also sort of coming here as well. Yeah, I know 100% they want to try to do Fainter soon. We're not gonna get anything out of this, I won't commit an ultimate just yet. I see Victor right there. So we know 100% they're hovering, so we just play a little show for a little bit.
Allied tower under attack.
Bellica is right over there. So they're trying to look something back because they want to definitely go for the feint too soon. Okay, they're trying to look at the power set. Maybe we can make something happen then. Since we know where they're at. Okay. Okay. Nice. Ooh, okay. So we got both the teammates die right there, but we killed the bot lane right there as well, so why now would be a good time for them to do feintures, but since we just killed the entire bot lane, maybe they won't make the call. I have the back, so I'm not sure if they're gonna make the call or not to go on this feintures, but we shall see in just a moment. Let's go for him so we don't have to worry about magical power kind of waking us. Okay, they're not on it, that's good. I'll place down the wood though, just so we can start to get vision on that. 100%. And right there. Wait, she just used E. We just go on this. Okay, she just used blink right there. They're invading the pod on the left side. Dude, they're just chasing so hard. I might actually rotate over. Okay, never mind. I'll go back to right. Kind of looked like Rux was coming over, but it seems like we're backing off, so that's fine. I just need to figure out, making sure we're on the same page, what we all want to do. Nice. Belka is... Uh-oh. Looks like they're all kind of coming over. Oh, we can fight this. Belka, she is caught out. Nice job. Now we can do feinters. Yeah, that's the jungler and mid lane dead. We don't have to worry about the AC as much, so we can definitely just go on this. Hey, what's up, Tony? Welcome, welcome, my friend. Wait, we can just retreat then. She said she wants to be right back, so we can take a quick reset real quick. Because I think we'll be able to make it back in time before they crash the turns anyways. So trying to match whenever our ADC back, so we can kind of be both super fresh and ready to go. Actually, it crashed all the way, so I don't think it's gonna do too much damage, so it's actually not that bad. He needs to retreat because dueling is coming over. Actually, they're not going the same. Oh, what? Oh my god, sometimes that pull really is messy from time to time. Because I think I pulled her, but she kind of went behind me, so I totally missed for no reason. But it worked out. We just totally dominated now. Let's go. Wayman would maybe been a little bit of a choice. It's just I have a habit of building Stonewall first because it's just a really powerful item in general. Like, it's really good if they have like a Fame Out Collide jungle and we have the Kira, but since I have a Victor jungle, maybe a little bit more efficient to go Wayman. But I mean, it's fine. It just means that we can not to worry about like Kira's damage at all against us, 100%. Because I mean, most of the time we're gonna be fighting the ADC anyways. If the Victor comes and gank, he just comes and gank, right? Now that we got, I might look at mid, just try to see if we can get some Howie some love and kind of knock down this. Okay, Howie won't be able to follow up, so I'll just D-wall right here, and she had to respect me kind of hovering now. Okay, I don't have my tools to be able to engage on that. Maybe I can still come behind them. Don't see the Victor on this side. There we go. Nice, nice. We need someone to kind of defend mid and whatnot. Because I think we want to try and knock down the T1 mid, ideally. We just de-ward this so they know. Okay, looks like we're on. Nice. That was a very good pick. Yeah, they're definitely in there. Nice. Seb's right there. This ranger is coming up, so we need to wait for that more than anything. Oh, I need to actually follow my ADC. You know what? I'll take a quick reset. Seems like we're not going to be start phase quite yet. I'm going to freshen up on the wards and whatnot. Maybe get a little bit more items before we start. So I mean, the 70 physical armor from Stonewall negates a ton of damage, but also you look at the passive, it's also very, very good against any like heavy physical abilities. So I think Kira ultimate doing so much damage, but able to kind of really negate that with Stonewall a whole lot. Yeah, see how they're kind of de-warding? They definitely want to try to do the feintures. Which, that's all 5 of them are obviously there, so we can't walk in just yet. That's why I'm kind of wanting to, yeah, I don't think they signed it yet. Yeah. Wait, can we maybe attack mids? They're going hard on that Howie. I kind of... Trying to figure out what we want to do. Nice. Oh my goodness. It does it again. The weird kind of pull is... It's really weird on steel, I swear. Okay, now let's just go Feint Tooth. Again, I messed that up, but... I mean, I still pulled them in. I got some CC down. Wow, they FF. That is so surprising. I would think that 6 was trying to keep it in, and it's just only his fault teammates unfortunately want to say yes to the FF right there. But, I mean that's a flawless support game to start it off, so hey, I did say the support main in the making, so this is kind of a very solid game to kind of show that, I guess. So nice, GG's. Yeah, because we were just really dominant on that side the whole time. It's always a ton of fun when you're playing some really good ADCs, 100%. But yeah, I can just show you the item again really quick because I was just talking about it a little bit. So here, I guess the best way to do it is we do physical armor. I'm gonna stop the queue really quick. So 70 physical armor, 40, 70, 55, 60, 35. So you can't. So the only two physical defense items that are like super high are Warden's Face, and then Stonewall. But for Warden's Face is mostly for reducing damage from critical strike. So that's strictly an ADC counter item for crit builds. Whereas Stonewall is you take reduced damage from all physical abilities. So this is not including this is pretty much like any physical abilities. So think like a Clyde, a Fame Mao, any ADCs doing a ton of damage. You get 70 physical armor, and additionally you get Bulwark that reduces physical damage even more. And it's like so good. Like I think Warden's Face is actually kind of bad, because especially since they did the whole 3 different build paths for ADCs being penetration, on hit, and quit. Not every ADC will always build quit. So like it's supposed to be a counter to ADC builds, but it's only to one of the 3, not to all 3, if that makes sense. So Stonewall's just always gonna be better, and it's just one of the best just defense items hands down in the game right now. Hey, what's up, Boxy? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, no, that's why I've been really big fan of Stonewall, because in terms of pure takiness is one of the best. Like Dynamo has obviously always been super good on supports because you get to shred the armor, do a little bit more damage, but it doesn't necessarily make you a good frontliner of a tank, right? I think if you're playing someone like that good, it's totally fine, but if you're playing like someone like a Notbash, a Steel, Victor, who's one of your goals is to kind of frontline for your team, something like Stonewall I think is better overall. You don't get the same kind of damage bonus, but at the same time you're not meant to do damage, it's your what you call your allies supposed to do damage. So I kind of like to just do Stonewall to make me as tanky as I can early on, so I can start to be a huge asset on all these fights. No, so Warden's Fate can be still a fine of an item, but you just don't build this first. Like this is an item you build as your last or second to last item, right? If you're facing against a super fed ADC, right? But if I'm looking to get physical armor right from the get-go, it's always gonna be Stonewall for me. Whenever I at least play the Steel or Victor kind of thing. Because the fact that you can build this item and you can be playing super aggressively and take a lot more damage just allows you to do so much more, I feel, than something like a Dynamo or Hexbound will give you kind of thing. Yeah, there is penetration builds for ADCs. I was actually thinking about doing a stronger one next, because like there's this one build path I actually want to try out because I've been seeing it kind of pop off. But essentially, I've been seeing ADCs do like a Malady, a Resolution, Vanquish has always been. I mean, this is more like a crit item, but you can still slot in penetration build if you really want, which is also really solid. There are penetration items that can be great for ADCs. It's just I guess it's not as straightforward, I guess, compared to their builds, is what I'm trying to say. Because, like, penetration dips into the more assassin territory, so you get a lot of items that are kind of meant for assassins, but they also can be great on ADC as well. So it's kind of trying to find that balance and trying to figure out what penetration items can actually work really good on the certain ADC builds. But I was sort of thinking of doing a Soul Chalice build on like Drongo, so essentially you build, what was it? You're gonna be build Mind Racer, funny enough, so you do like Soul Chalice, start stacking mana, then you go and do like a, what do you call, Malady first, then you go back to, shoot, what was it called? Mind Racer, because the whole point is for a penetration build, you're essentially trying to make your abilities hurt as much as you can, and you look at Drongo's abilities, like especially his ultimate, it does a ton of base damage and has a lot of good scaling. So the whole goal of this build is try to just nuke people essentially with your ultimate, and of course your R&B and E can do a lot of damage as well. So I think it can be competitive. We just don't know, kind of thing. Because, I mean, crit items always been so dominant for so long, and now they finally got enough, people are starting to slowly kind of try out other build paths and whatnot, so it's just really hard to tell, just because we don't really have the greatest data to kind of look into that, or rather, even if we do have the tools to analyze the data, we don't necessarily have the greatest sample size, because a lot of the data you see on Metastar City is kind of skewed, because it's based on the small player base. And so you see some really real builds have super high win rate, for example, but it's only because a couple of people at the high elo is kind of abusing that build more than anything, but not necessarily great at low elo. But either way, doing other kind of AC builds aside quick, it's still a lot of fun. Like an on-head spell build was really fun. I actually did a penetration build for Drongo a super long time ago. That was a ton of fun, and that was right around where ADC builds were actually what you call, well the quick builds were way overpowered, but a penetration build was still viable and still do great stuff with it. So with the AC kind of builds being nerfed and whatnot right now, I imagine like the penetration on hit builds are a lot closer to performance wise of the quick builds. So we're gonna be trying to give it a shot and kind of show what I mean by this kind of build pass I have going on. Because this one's gonna be a little bit different, Michael. This one, essentially you're gonna be stacking physical power instead of just raw penetration stats. So this is gonna build that's gonna be kind of cooking for a little bit. It won't be until the mid game where you really start to kind of pop off and whatnot. So your early game's gonna be slow, but I think it's gonna pay off in the long run, 100%. I mean, Frost Guard is not bad. It's just, I really think something like a Stone Wall is just so good right now. And Frost Guard, it's so interesting, right? But I think if I'm not taking Stone Wall, I'll still consider something else like a Hexbound Bracer or Dynamo first over Frost Guard, because Hexbound and Dynamo has a bit better of a support passive than a Frost Guard has, at least in the early game. Maybe if you're looking for a second physical item to dip into, I think Frost Guard can be a great way to cap out builds.
The battle begins in 5.
Hey, what's up, Finn? Welcome, welcome.
3, 2, 1.
So we're still doing Mossman Quest, so do Pacify, because it's kind of like plays into the one-shot build a little bit. Plus we always want to have that option to put Liberator if we feel like we really need it, kind of thing. So let's see. Yeah, we're not going to be following this build pass, we are going to be doing the Soul Chalice route. So once we get Soul Chalice, then we're going to go build into Malady first. So the core build path, I'm going based on because I see some people wanting this build around, like even Neff, I think was wanting this build at some point that looks a lot of fun. So I'm kind of just following the formula where core items is Mind Razor, Melody, and Breach. And then from there on, I think just keep building more penetration stats and whatnot.
Minions are spawning.
It is sort of a competitive lobby because we have 6 on the jungler, then we have Tekken Ken on offlane. I think Tosa, I think he's been playing some tournaments as well. They're just having a very short lane phase so far. Because he was sort of a more defensive support than the offensive one, so we're just kind of playing around how I see it wants to play around, and also just how the Witchers might also engage on this. Now we're back up a little bit because of the level 2 threats. At least we got the wave kind of push in a decent spot. Oh, I think I dragged that a little bit too hard. Oh! Nice hook. And yeah, the very dead Victor. So that's a very bane of a gank already, let's go. Alright, definitely from them on jungle also sounds a lot of fun too. I gotta like do crap a little bit more before I try that out. Right now I'm doing the build that I know definitely works pretty good and it's a lot of fun, so we're gonna still go with this kind of build up. Maybe we could build from them like a force of last item maybe. But I'm just gonna go with this. So Melody is next. Where are you at? There you are, my friend. Because now we want to start stacking mana as fast as we can. Now we got this item, we're gonna go straight for Melody because this is an item that the sooner you build it, the better. It's gonna be great for like helping with that wave pushing power, but also be able to help burst down people essentially, because that's the whole point of this build. But yeah, I think it's a liberated angle of this game because they have a Victor kind of thing. So we want to have it just so we don't get locked down too hard. Ooh, almost got hooked right there. But with the dark set, we can get pretty aggressive actually. Nice, let's go. We are popping off. How is coming over? I'm not gonna stick around. Because he can kind of just overkill when I'm dead, so I'll just take the back right here, so we don't risk just dying for no reason to him. Nice. So JoeYoursTruly, it's already getting really fed on the jungle ADC. Always love to see it. you cannot create a deck like you can. There's no like pre-loadout, so you kind of have to just get used to the interface for now. Hopefully, maybe this season when they do the whole UI rework, they might include some way to import or make our own builds and whatnot. My cannon. I just couldn't step up because I'm by myself. There's no reason for me to die 1v2 right now. Alright, that's gonna shove in all the way. I'm just gonna get a ward right there. Oh wow, they're actually freezing it. So yeah, they definitely know what they want to do. Oh, hello. I guess if they're gonna freeze it right there like that and the hip frame out hovering, might as well try to sneak in this go buff really quick. Nice, we got it. Frame out is over mid, so we're now kind of in the clear for the most part. I'll mess up my cannon. Maybe I'm shoving it too hard. I'm thinking maybe we can get way prior and we can look for something, but I'm actually gonna step on this because I don't want to walk into it by accident. He is walking up. Yeah. As long as we avoid getting hooked, we'll be in the kind of shield spots. Oh yeah, there's another one right there. Nice. Let's go. And we can do some quick burst damage to the tower, then we can just back up. Oh, we actually... Okay. Oh, if I ulted, I can maybe get him, but I was saving it just in case I have to get out of that. But that was a really good peel. I just really wish I could maybe find a way to ult right there, because I think I could have finished off the fame out if I played that a bit better. The same missing mid. Thank you, may the be the force be with you as well, Tony. So I've been kind of focusing a little bit on the gameplay, so I haven't been keeping up on the chat. Because that's one reason why I really like support. a whole lot because I feel like I can focus on shot a bit more. But with the ADC, as soon as you step out of line, you're just kind of very dead. So I have to try to be very mindful how I'm positioning a lot of times. Oh wow, they're doing Fang twos. Oh, maybe this game was down. Hard to tell. It's just I feel like they could just because they have the prio. If you just look at the mini map. Plus, I find happy mid, left I mean. So see, I might not be able to rotate over, but I can maybe shove this and maybe do some damage to this tower. Yeah, because we got the T2 mid, because we know the howitzer, their Howie is rotating over, so that's why we opted to just make a push. And okay, they spawn us under the ward, so that's fine because I think we still see this. Yes, we do. Nice, nice.
Your power grows.
Put a ward down for now. Gotta be careful why, because we don't see the jungle and mid lane there. My favorite support right now is actually Steel. I just love him a whole ton. He's always been he's really good, really straightforward, easy to do. Howitzer is on the river buff by the looks of it. Actually, he's not. We might have to go defend mid. Okay, I didn't realize our jungler was right there, so yeah, I'm not sure where the dual lane went. What the heck? Oh my, okay, there is fighting going on right there. My ultimate does not kill. Oh, we just got split it really hard right there. Yeah, I just got that was just really awkward fighting right there. I may have played that a little bit better, but I just couldn't just ignore the ADC coming in like that, so I have to try to like fight him right there. Nah. Didn't realize the howitzer was still looking at me because he really wants to shut down, so kind of bad I died right there. I could blink out me, but I just want to see if I can fight the Howie, but not like that. What's the main issue? Okay, next we want to do breach.
Enemy tower under attack.
Victor is right there. I think I can hold this wave potentially. Okay, yeah, it looks like they're giving up. Kind of want to follow my steel because I don't want to push up that hard on the right side without vision.
An enemy tower is under attack.
That's huge. Can we do feint twos right now? I think we can 100% do it. I'm just gonna shove this out really quick. Kind of see why Mind Waves is really good because it procs on your R&B, so it procs the whole wave and just you have insane wave clear at that point. And you combine that with Malady too. It's kind of just really kind of disgusting. Nice.
An allied tower is destroyed.
Not too sure we can make a push for the tower. I just want to maybe shove one last wave and then we can just go for gold. Ultimate ready. Wait, we can actually just bust this down then. I think I can take it back right here. Yep, I'll be able to take it back. Plus, he's kind of slowing down the howitzer for me. Because you can actually just solo him, funny enough. Nice. And that's why we take Liberator. That really helped out so I can get out the Victor like stun right there and be able to just kind of DPS the Murloc right there. Might as well go for the gold buff really quick since I can't really walk up to the white lane by myself. Maybe I can just switch this over to left lane and knock down that tower.
Your skill arises.
Okay. Oh. Ow. I can't walk this way because the dual lane is walking that way, so that's it. Nice. I might as well back to get breach since nothing much we can do right now. To grab this, we could try and front them now. I think first item you do nether like penetration item, so like maybe like even Sky Spreader or Stormbreaker. Not too sure what you do with first item on this build pass.
Tower under attack.
Okay, a bunch of people are left and mid, so we can make it push on the right lane for now.
Your power grows.
Yeah, we can knock down the T2 right here. Very good for us.
Enemy towers.
Now we're just gonna back off slowly. Yeah, we know Fainter is coming up, so we just need to be a little cautious knowing that the whole team might be over here at this point. Okay.
Allied tower under attack.
Fame out was right there on the corner still. That's a little unlucky. But we got 2 kills off that, so I'll take that any day of the week.
Enemy tower under siege.
Still get him! No! You don't have ult. That's actually sad. I feel like we want more attack speeds. I think. I'm not too entirely sure actually. Basic attack, decrease your basic. Yeah, Ashbane is actually, we can go Ashbane though. This does make sense because we're using abilities a lot. So this is the attack speed we want since we're not running that much attack speeds, and we can also reduce our basic cooldowns as well. Hey, what's up, Sark? How you doing, my friend? I'm trying to come over 6. Oh, is that not gonna chase that anymore? Oh, what the? Oh, I think he's gonna get out. I'm gonna go the way for now. Are they making a big push on mids, actually? Well, at least I'll shove this out really quick, and then I can just go back to mids. Yeah, the Mind Razor and Maldi, that's insane. I can clear the entire wave with one R&B. That's actually really cool. It's like the tech of this build. I'm gonna go defend white because it seems like they might push for it. So it's just kind of stuck in limbo, waiting to see if we can get any picks. There's no objective besides the prime at the moment, but it's still a little too early to get it unless we get huge picks. Someone just back right there, so I can maybe just make a pretty hard push right here. Alright, that's 2 mids. I think we can push out another wave. I think. We retreat. Because we don't see vision on mid anymore. We're just trying to be really careful of where enemies are at and making sure if we do push, we don't have 5 people collapsing on us. I think that gold buff is all we take, but we can at least get the time on it really quick. So we're gonna let the dual lane push the wave right there, because we don't see the howitzer of Fame Mal. No reason to step up right now. Okay, looks like they're all trying to do stuff there. I'll just back really quick for Ashbeen there. Because right now we're just kind of just farming right now. There's nothing big going on, so get Ashbeen right now before we have this next Painters fight coming up. Hey, what's up, Epic? Welcome, welcome. How you doing, my friend? Not sure if there are dual lanes in that jungle or not. We ideally want to do Feint too soon. Yeah, they're definitely trying to look for something, alright. Oh. There's a Victor right there. Gonna back away this way. Oh, how is this being solo mid?
Towers destroyed.
Nice. We got the trade we want right there. Now we're in a very good spot for Painters. And I'll have my blink, but I still have Liberator and Ultimate is the big thing. Oh?
Enemy tower under siege.
Oh, don't want to backpedal too much over there.
Enemy tower under attack.
Nice, we got the Feinters. That's very big for us. Oh.
Just gonna go back for a bit.
Can we maybe go on this quench? I think we can. We have the CC. I didn't want to space shake that. Oh, did he went the other way? Is he a teal buff? Oh, I'm not able to. Oh, he's doing moon boots. Interesting. Maybe it's a Mesmo angle so I can get that CC shield. I'll just back right here really quick. Oh.
I must recharge.
Let's see. Yeah, I think we're gonna do Minsper maybe to finish off this build. Where's it at? No. Because right now, our next objective is we want to do the Feint 2s. Oh no, not Feint 2s, old Prime. Because I think we're way stronger than their 5v5. We just need to look for an opportunity to do it more than anything. I have no vision at all on the map. Are they actually doing it? We see. Okay, they're not doing it. They have two people like that. Hmm. Modok is pushing white by himself. We can maybe go on farm. We see the Modok pushing right there. I think we could maybe just do it. Yeah, we're at the mid lane pushing right there. Hmm. Not too bad, but Modok is still making the push right. So I don't think it's as worth because we just lose inhibitor off that, which is not super great for us. Because I just got super dope in the pit. The punch was going on me, the howitzer, the Fame Mal. So it was just I just kind of just got whacked right there. Nothing much I can do once I'm stuck in the pit like that. Wait, keep talking left. If the steel can stop the Modok back, I think he can bust it down, right? He has ultimate. Use it? I think use ultimate right here and just bust down the core 100%. I think he gets it. Please. Yes, he does. Huge. We traded right there. That's actually huge. We traded. I think they're gonna definitely look at Prime mode, by the way, because we don't have the Grux is a 4v5 for a little bit, so that's why I'm trying to shove white out as much as I can, and then we're gonna. Sounds like we want to make the. I think he wants to trade. We're gonna give up the Prime mode, but we get the old Prime at the very least. So yeah. Wait. Okay, so we want to contest on them. I thought we were gonna trade. Okay. Gonna be a little interesting. So 1 for 3? I'd take that. I die right there, but my team is still really strong without me still. So that's very good for us. Because the mod, I kind of know the Modok, so I have to focus the Modok, but then they still kind of hyper dope me right there. So I did my best, I did my damage, and my team still was able to do good stuff right there. Let's see. I'm trying to think if I want to replace anything in this build pass. I think this is still really solid. I think Spell Shield can help out quite a bit, so I want to keep it for now. I got that wave push out far enough, so now I'll back up, regroup with my team. Are we forcing this? Alright, yeah, looks like we can bust this down. Wow, yeah, I keep getting stuck in these fights. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should go all the way back in the pits. Oh, it's a clap fest, ladies and gents. It is. Oh my god. That was kind of crazy. I don't know what happened. I just saw everyone just die. Except I'm the only one on my team that died, sadly, because they keep focusing everything on me in these fights. So wow. That's the power of Prime and getting the primal fainters right there, ladies and gents. So my team can definitely just end mids. 100%. Yeah, there should be more than plenty of time to end because we got Prime. We got the whole thing pushing in.
Enemy inhibitor deactivated.
Oh no, I think it's end. Yeah. I mean, get this next wave in and then end. Don't want to take too long, so just kind of clear the entire wave, 100%. There we go. Now it's GG's. Nice. So I think that's a pretty good showcase of this different penetration build I'm talking about. We can take a quick look at the damage numbers in just a sec to see how we actually did, but I think we were doing some good significant damage. It was just kind of hard to tell because we keep getting hyper focused the last couple of fights, so we're not able to really see us kind of popping off kind of thing. So 20,000, could be better, I guess. So it's not as high as I hope, but at the same time, a lot of the late game damage would come in these kind of big team fights, and all these big team fights instantly get blown up. So I think if I stay alive a lot longer or live through all these different team fights, then maybe we see a lot higher numbers. So maybe like a 24, 25,000, especially with the primal fainters. If we get that, that's a ton of extra damage. So all these damage numbers we see on our team is sort of inflated a little bit with the primal buff and them just all staying alive in these team fights. But I think this is still a really kind of fun build, 100%. So it's not a cursed build. It actually is. Like you know Nev, the guy that's like known as the ADC god in EU. He's been running this build too. That's kind of like why I want to give this build a try, because I saw him running it. I saw a lot of other people running this build, so I just want to try it out for myself and end up working pretty good. And all things considered. Oh, Neft, he's on Team Immune. If you guys don't know, Team Immune is probably one of the top competitive teams right now. They're definitely the best in EU, and they're definitely up there in NA whenever they kind of come over and play in these NA tournaments as well. Yeah, it's definitely one of the reasons why you go that build. Is because your wave clear is actually a little insane, because you proc your cleave damage on Mind Racer on every single hit of your RMB. So when you're RMB entire wave, you're pretty much proccing your Mind Racer like 12 times on that huge wave. And you combine that with Malady, then all of a sudden you just instantly just clear the entire wave with just one RMB, which is really kind of fun and satisfying. But also it just makes you really good at pushing really fast. But also, you do that build to really maximize your physical power with the additional physical power you get from your Mind Racer. You get all the physical penetration stats, so you can kind of nuke people with your ultimate. So I really wanted to use it on like a squishy, like an ADC, to show you how powerful it was. I just had a certain crunch. Howitzer and Famo keep diving me a whole lot, so I was just trying my best to stay alive at that point. So I was not able to really kind of pop off as much as I like. So support, I can go any support with. I can maybe do Decker. Haven't done Bellica in a while. I might give Bellica a shot. I'm gonna do Bellica. Oh no, I'm sorry Tony, I didn't see your message just now. I just know I haven't done Belka in so long, so I just want to give her a shot, kind of thing, see how she feels. Because I've done plenty of Vase. I haven't done it in a little bit, but I haven't done Belka in like what, a couple of months. So she's sort of just been lonely. So I'm gonna go take her on the spin for a bit. Yeah, we're gonna maybe look at Daimon and Belka potentially. So we can do the traditional Belka tank routes, or we can make her like an actual caster mage. Because we have a tanky front line, so at this point we can maybe add a little bit more damage to it. So, Rampage. Because I know one build to go on Belka that's kind of standard, but I'm wondering if there's a build you just go like a mage Belka, so still do combustion maybe on her. So, look at the team comp. Yeah, I'm gonna go this quest so I can get the silence on the Kiwa. Oh wait, let's see. Dynamo. I think I need Hollow Blade so I can keep family abilities on repeat. So we build Hollow Blade first, and then we can build into Dynamo. Because Hollow Blade not only gives the mana sustain, but also give you magical power, which would be nice to get a bit more magical power on the abilities on Belka. I do have a Hollow Blade section on supports, but that's because it's such a broken T2 item. It's the reason why mage supports work, by the way, because normally mage you have to go Magician Quest or Soul Core so you can have mana sustain. But on support, you just need Hollow Blade and all of a sudden you have infinite mana. So that's why mage supports are actually really strong, because they have an item that fixes the biggest issue on the support world. Because you can't go the Magician Quest on support, you have to go like the standard like Console Quest for example. Oh, they're just kind of totally annoying me pushing like this. Owie. That's a really early gank by the Rampage. And he's not doing it on his blue side first. That is wild, ladies and gentlemen. That's actually wild. Alright, I guess we're gonna put a ward while we heal. I guess we gotta play a little chill because it seems like Rampage wants to gank us pretty early, so he might just do it again. I'm gonna get a ward right here. My page is looking at us again. Let's go. Love to see it. Oh, hey, what's up, Luca? Oh, Swan, how you doing, my friend? Sorry, I've been really focused because we have a very interesting web page sitting on our side, so I was trying to pay extra close attention to if he's trying to, like, kind of camp us or not right there. How you doing, my friend? I haven't really done Bellica support in the wires one, so I thought to give it a spin, see if I can make something happen with it. Missed that. Trying to predict how she's walking, and I think I got a feel for it, just not able to land my kill right there just yet. Yeah, I'm doing very good, thank you for asking. So, what's the tech on Bellica support? Because I know you can do Dynamo, you can do the standard Bellica stuff, but I kind of want to be spicy and build her more as a main support, if that makes sense. Like, do you do like a combustion on her, or what? How do you like to build Bellica yourself, Swan? Because I think you 100% know the tech on this. I'm not even stop the back right there. Worldbreaker going against Spellbreaker? That does sound interesting. Dynamo first. With Combustion Mega Custom? Okay, that sounds good, thank you. Yeah, I figured you want to do Dynamo in your build pass somewhere, I just didn't know what to do after that. So yeah, do Dynamo, then like Combustion, Mega Custom, got it, thank you. Oh wow, he walked all the way that way. Did he saw me on the woods? I think he did. Because I don't know why he walked that way from the lane before he even stepped into vision. A little unfortunate. Wait for my mother to walk. Yeah, I think that there is a wall right there, 100%. Also, it's looking. Be careful, right? Okay, she's back over there, so now we can walk back up. There we go. That's the trade we're really looking for. That's really unfortunate. That was just really unlucky timing, because that was a really good trade, but Rampage just had to be there on this triple right there. Thank you for stopping by, Swan. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. There we go. Nice. Yeah, we can't chase that anymore, unfortunately. And now I'm gonna go back to light. see first.
An enemy tower is under attack.
I think I can walk through here, no problem. She's gonna ult on top of us, that's why I'm like... Because that's what they obviously trying to do. They want to either wait for my Q to be down, or Mother step up too much and he just get ult on top of her. And that's just kind of what happened there, unfortunately. So let's see. Gotta figure out who's gonna be at win con this game, because seems like we're just not gonna even do much on the right side, because I think they're just winning at this point. So maybe I'm mid lane. Our server is always gonna scale no matter what, so it's gonna be sort of weird how this game is gonna play out. Either way, I think we need to go for the late game if we want to win this. My mother's just getting kind of solo at this point. Because I just went to get some walls down, just kind of standing support stuff, but I mean, if you buy yourself ADC, you want to be really careful, just for a little bit. You just have to be kind of mindful for about half a minute. But it seems like mother just keep getting called out when I'm not there. Oh, he's also gonna DC too, unfortunately. He's really not having a fun time, I bet. That's the first thing to is right there. Yeah, it definitely is. The Mario and Kiro Ultimate is a very deadly combo, 100%. But you can still play it well on Wisp, because we don't have any hard CC, so we have more burst potential. It's just we don't have that early on, essentially, and it was just more like the Moda he didn't really respect that kill threat that Kiro has, because he can always just jump on top of her and start ulting and whatnot. So that one time he died just because he just stepped up too much, and that's all it takes, and then you just lose, right? That's why you have to be super mindful whenever you're in the dual lane, because how you position can get you killed pretty easily. But since it's DC, it's gonna be kind of hard to level up my support quest, not gonna lie. Nice. Oh no! Now we did get it right there. Let's go. That's the gank that we really want, ladies and gents. Cause yeah, we are losing, but we can still make a comeback just if our team makes a good rotation and gives assistance, right? It's just the Murdoch didn't have the, I guess, the will to see that through, unfortunately. Ooh. That's a lot of people over here. I'm gonna have to blink out. Yeah, I mean, that's just a mobile thing in general, and there's not exactly a super high MMR, or the sense that there are high MMR players, but we still mix in with low MMR players because it's just how matchmaking works, and we don't exactly have the biggest player base right now. So like, there's no like 10 of me and 6 in one game. It's like me, 6, like Tekken, and then everyone else is filling in as like gold players kind of thing. That's just how it is. I haven't rage quit yet. I just kind of I'm able to like see through games out for the most part. But I'm not too worried about. I mean, I haven't really got to the point where it's the game is really bad and being held hostage. I think now only like rage quit if the game is like really like bad and everyone's being toxic, but no one's FFing because they're trying to hold each other hostage essentially. So actually, before I forget, I'll just do my little report on him. Where was it? Okay. I want to get my gold quest like done, so I'm gonna just maybe hop to this lane, hit some minions, hopefully. Please, let me hit it. Oh, okay. Let's go. I believe in you, 6. Can you get the hook? I believe. Oh, I said I believe! I'm disappointed. Oh well. Have a good night, Michael. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Oh wow, that definitely does not sound fun at all, Tony. Sorry to hear you have to deal with that. Yeah, no, MOBA's community has always been weird, or it's sort of weird because it's a sort of game that breeds toxicity, or the sense that it's the kind of game where people try to ego each other. It's one of those games you feel good if you do good or whatnot, and if you don't do good, instead of admitting like defeat, you just kind of what do you call? Just blame other people instead of yourself. Kind of like same thing. I think the same thing with Valorant too. Valorant is a super competitive game. I bet people are kind of toxic over there, 100%. Oh my. Yeah, I think we could turn that around, but it's a million alternate and Guinea was there too, so we're just not able to win that anymore. But I mean, look at this. We're all even now. Imagine if the mother still stick around, we'd be winning much harder or have a fighting chance. Because I mean, you can have a rough early game, but it's still a team game. You can still come back by just playing around your other win conditions. You might not be the win condition yourself, but other people can, and you just play around them, and then you just win like that, right? So more so that example of I'm gonna ego, I'm gonna carry. If I don't carry, then I'm just gonna AFK, right? Instead of just kind of sticking around and letting other people carry him, kind of thing. And I think that's the one thing that people sometimes don't realize, that you're not necessarily always gonna carry. So you sometimes have to let yourself be carry, and that's how you win games, right? Like that's why I always take a look at the leaderboards all the time, because I could be really strong, but I may not necessarily be the win condition. Like my ADC that's 20-0, she's probably gonna be the win condition. So I play around her. I'm off lane playing Crunch, but I'm still gonna peel for her, and that's how we just win team fights and just win the game, right? It's kind of simple.
An enemy tower is under attack. Enemy tower under attack. Your skill rises. Enemy double kill. Enemy towers destroyed.
I don't know if we can win this, but at least we can put out a decent fight still, I think. And so we can at least play that out just so we can have these team fights and just kind of have fun with that. I think the good thing about going Bellica is I can kind of clear the way by myself, so I make sure we can at least salvage the right lane and make sure it doesn't get pushed in too quickly with an ADC going AFK this game. Take a quick reset, get some fresh wards, and just get a little bit more items. That has 4 people left, by the way, I think. That Steph just can't catch a break. My goodness. That's 5 people over there. Oh my goodness. There's that snowball, death balling at this point. Owie. Oh. I stepped up a little bit too much because we lost our howitzer right there, unfortunately. And then we realized the Witcher was also low. Because I was looking to maybe get a Q on the Kiowa, just not able to connect right there.
Allied inhibitors.
Oh? No, he got the blink still. Get him, Seth. No. No! Wow, that's so unfortunate right there. That was a sick tournament round when I blink away, wait to alter, I got knocked up and I just instantly killed like the Gideon right there. That was kinda cool. So now I should be super strong. I got Mega Cosm unlocked. So now I'm doing plenty of damage at this point. I can maybe do waist leggings next. I think we can do that. I haven't started just yet. No! The shield! Save him! Have to knock him away right there.
Allied towers destroyed.
I catch the right way before it takes out the inhibitor right here. Yeah, it's kind of funny when you mention it like that, Tony, because he probably knows 6 or me at the very least, so he knows that we have good players and whatnot, but still DC after that. But I mean, it wasn't, he didn't have that bad of an early game. He just died 2 times and then that was enough to make him just DC right there. It's really unfortunate part.
Looking for targets.
Your power grows.
Yeah, let's do... I think you can do Wasteland next. I think it's kind of like the last item, and then we can probably sell Harder Break because we don't need the mana sustain at that point. We can go something like a what do you call it? That one penetration item where we can regain mana if we want to, kind of thing. And then that's kind of like the full build right there. Oh, they are definitely going in by the looks of it. Oh, not quite able to finish off right there. Looks like it's gonna go through because it only takes 3 force to save 1 piece on DC right there. I mean, all things considered, it was still a decent Bellica support game. We got able to get really good, like, knocked ups. I think we did plenty damage too, believe it or not. We're gonna take a quick look at the damage charts in just a little bit. But it was a very winnable game, even like towards the end of the game. We were sort of even still-ish, maybe not objectives, but kills kind of thing. So we have the Murdoch, then we can maybe like go even on objectives right there. So a little unfortunate, but it's still fun, at least for me. I got to kind of try out Bellica support, which I don't really play as often, and yeah, we did plenty of damage, even out damage their howitzer, and we just out damaged the whole enemy team. Huh. I guess Mages is really strong right now. Wow. Yeah, but yeah, GG's, Ahu. Really kind of fortunate about the DC right there, because that would have been actually a really close game if we had them in the whole time right there. Alright. I'm gonna go take a quick break and I'll be right back, guys. I am back. Sorry about that. So I have to like let the doggos out and whatnot. So that's kind of why I took a little bit right there. So that was shouldn't say it's gonna be a break, not a quick break, because that was definitely a longer break than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, so he only had 25 games. The guy that DC, then that's just weird. Then that's just MMR just doing really funky stuff, right? So. He probably, like you said, was feeling overwhelmed, and that's probably why DC kind of thing. So maybe someone that's a little bit new to the MOBA kind of thing, right? So I can kind of see it through his perspective, but it's obviously not always fun for everyone else when you have an early DC like that. But the only reason why that does happen is because we have a smaller player base right now. So no matter how good the MMR system can be, there's only so much they can do when trying to pair different people up and whatnot. Because if we look at the Steam charts, it's like a little bit under 1,000 people, which granted it's not super small, but it's still small, all things considered, for a multiplayer game. So when you're at kind of like the MMR ads, that's like what, the top 5% or something like that. So that's only 50 people of the 1,000 that has similar MMR like me. I'm just throwing random numbers out there, but you kind of get the point what I mean earlier. Well, essentially, whenever I queue up, I'm not finding 9 other people that's the same MMR as me. I'm finding probably 1 other person on the enemy team same MMR as me, and everyone else on my team and his team are going to be lower MMR, just trying to like get games rolling and whatnot. And yeah, that is very true. The region's also split up, so that's 1,000 players playing, at least according to Steam charts, but it's still split between like the NA East, the NA West, the Europe, and all that kind of stuff. So actually, on that note, let's kind of... Oh wow, okay, never mind. Seems like we still find a match. I was about to say, I can... Someone did say something about the ones went to me and NA West, so it's like, yeah, I can maybe play some games here and there on NA West kind of thing. But we got a game to NA East, so we're just gonna roll with it. I want to back on support actually, because I really did enjoy the Bellica support, and I want to see if I can maybe see if we can get a longer good game out of that. Because I know exactly the build pass and got a better view of her in lane, so let's see if we can make something a little bit more cooler happen this game. Who has the better asset? Countess or Decker? Definitely Countess, but I am biased, my friend. I'm definitely a Countess main, so I'm probably not the best person to ask, but definitely close between the two, 100%. Alright, these two have to be duo, Saxy Beast and Queen Saxy. That's too much of a coincidence right there. That's actually kind of funny. So we're actually gonna be a pretty heavy magical team, funny enough, which you don't see as often because we have a lot more physical heroes right now than magical heroes. At least in the worlds we play, right? So it's gonna make it pretty easy for them to build all magical armor against us. Unless our ADC gets really fed, then they have to build physical armor just for him too as well. We can wait and see how this plays out 100%. I mean, he asked the question between Countess and Decker. I have to say one or the other. If we want to talk about everyone, the whole cast, and that's another conversation we have to sit through and dissect, right? So it's easy to compare the two, but when we're comparing all, I don't know how many females we have, but if you compare all of them, then it's like, okay, how are we gonna make this? How are we gonna give points? I guess. Oh, are they a 4-stack? You say these 4? It could be a 4-stack. There are times where I do 1 across 3, 4 stacks on the same team, 100%. So that would mean that either it's the same thing on their side, well, they're also 1 stack players, or it's gonna be really high MMR players like me all on that same other team. So actually we'll see in a sec. Then see how the MMR actually plays us together.
You ready?
Okay, so I think they also have stack players because I only recognize Mr. Steel. Don't really recognize these players, so I think this is probably stack, and like you said, this is the full stack. So I think that's how it's bouncing out right now, by the looks of it.
I must recharge.
Okay, so you're actually looking at the Meta City for these players. So my team's flat, and then the rest is gold below. That means this is a 5 stack right here, and then these 4 are stacked, so... That's kind of still weird how that more balance out, because you say these are flat players, and these are gold players, and I'm like really high up there, so I think in terms of MMR, technically I should be a lot higher than this team right here. I think that's how it works. Oh no, he forward. I did still fine by the looks of it. Okay, nice. Well, Rampage jungle, so it's on his wedge, should be, then it's coming over blue in about 20-30 seconds. The Decker got really low, but Modok still kinda healthy-ish. Ooh. That's a stasis ball from downtown. Okay, Decker did back off. So I'll take a reset right here. Alice should probably do the same as well. That's just an interesting thing, is usually Decker support gives you a bit more higher damage output than all the other supports, but Decker is honestly has a lot of damage output on her own, so she kind of matches up pretty easily too. So it's gonna be hard to get even trades because we both stun and we both do a lot of damage. So it's gotta really we gotta play around our wave, I think, in this matchup. Yep, we got a decent trade right. Oh, he's going in hard. I don't know about this. Okay, it ends up working pretty good for us. It's a little risky to do that because she's dashing into the wave, but we are able to get the Modok blink, so that actually ended up working pretty good for us. Oh, he didn't even try to dodge that at all. Not quite able to connect right there, but it's still a decent game. It's gonna push the motor back all the way like that. Hey, what's up, Bubsy? How you doing, my friend? There we go. Nice. Now I'm gonna be right back. She should be fine because she's healthy. She has the E, so as long as she respects the rampage, she should be fine. But I don't know if she saw him or not. Nice. Deco's backing, so we can maybe shove in the lane, maybe get some poke on the tower and whatnot. But actually, I know web. Okay, no, wait, that way. Webpage just back. That's good information right there.
Allied tower under
I'm actually gonna go see if I can get the river buff mids. Ideally, she wants to get this left one. I think she's gonna just one. I don't think we're gonna. Wait, she didn't. Oh. Oh no, I missed everything! Because I didn't expect to fade the ult right there. That's my bad. I'll just blink out right here. I don't think the steel can do much right here. I think we just take our losses and leave. Just realized that's that Gideon off lane by the looks of it. Yeah, that means that all four there was their mids. Have to go take this other way right here. We have one really good game earlier on jungle. Other than that, we have a decent game on steel too, supports. But we've been kind of chilling so far. Echo is missing. Okay. Two. Oh, there's a mine right there. That's kind of my bet. He's definitely gonna be looking for a snipe, right? Can I just dodge it? Nice. I think Bella can work good to support, but I think usually Deco's just better in almost every way, essentially.
under attack.
She's not bad, it's just more like in tournament settings where you get people like Deco ban a lot. Bellica can be like great like tournament pick or like competitive pick. But when there's no like bans are being done at all, then when there's no like bans being done, then you just pick who the best characters in your arsenal, right? And Deco just, I think Belka kind of falls flat compared to some of the other support picks right now, which is definitely really fun to play 100%. I think if anything, if you want to play more of a carry support, then I think Belka could be better for that. But Deco is honestly a disgustingly good support champion right now. No reason not to go her if you want to just play the best support heroes in the game, right?
Enemy tower under siege.
That's also true. She has a very unique stun that can go through walls and whatnot, so maybe I'm underestimating her a little bit, but I think overall, it's like just as supports that can do a lot of what she does anyways, but be a lot more safer. Belica is one of the supports that can be not as safe. Like, I think Deca is so elusive and whatnot. She's always a really safe support, able to play really aggro and get out. But Deca, she get caught out, she's very dead, right? That's why you see Galaxy Greed on her often, to kind of give her that edge to live through if she does get caught out. Not sure if that deck was DC or not. What's going on? Okay. There she is. Alright, she's backing off, so I'll back off as well. So in that scenario, Belica is really good because she can kill secure really good. That like something like a Deca can't do, I guess, since we're making that comparison. So maybe it just depends on who you really value as in the support. I tend to value someone like Deca as a kind of pure support, able to control people a lot more. But Belica, and if she's kind of like your playstyle, she's definitely really solid support, right? I'm not gonna be able to catch up to them, unfortunately. Let me get a deep ward on the triple. Oh no, she got sniped. No.
Enemy tower under attack.
I can't walk that way because I'll be running into the stun if they're pushing. Put stuff on this to get rid of it. I mean, that's also true. She probably is a lot more deadlier support in the sense that she can actually solo you at a certain point in the game. This is just probably just me kind of having my bias coming into play. Well, I just tend to value other support kills a lot more than her kind of thing. Because I tend to favor supports that can CC lock down people a lot more than like a Belica, right? That's just me though. Not able to get much out of that, unfortunately. Yeah, my mid lane's having a very rough time, so we just don't have any pressure mid at all.
An enemy tower is under attack.
I'm still looking at it.
Enemy towers destroyed.
I think I'm fine. I just walk over here then. If they want to chase me. Yeah, I guess I'll walk. There's the web page. Now I'm coming over. Uh oh. That's still. It's every day. It's not careful. Hmm. Oh. Hello, my friends. Okay. Hmm. That's a deco on the AC build, by the way, by the looks of it. Oh, maybe I got hit by the deco through the wall. Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna die right here, unfortunately. That's just going really ham on us. Like, this is normally something you can punish really easily. But, like, our team is actually very behind at this point that we actually can't punish them playing like this. Like, I still can't do anything. Our phase is very weak. Kira's, my AC is kind of struggling a bit, so they're able to do this because they're actually very far behind, unfortunately, right now. Oh my goodness. There's a bloodbath out there, 100%.
Enemy has been slain.
Execute right there.
Your power grows.
I think you do combustion because technically you have a bit more burst capabilities with it. Because you combine the burst capabilities with dynamo combustion, and I think a lot more points than the mega cosm. We still actually go mega cosm. It's just gonna be after combustion, right here. I'm going based on someone's recommendation because he actually plays a ton of support and he does a really good job of it. So he said to do like a dynamo combustion mega cosm as kind of like the core item. Then just kind of go from there.
Enemy is heroic. Enemy tower under attack.
Yeah, you can probably like skip the dynamo if you want to go pure like mage carry, but dynamo is still good to kind of help support your team a little bit. At least when you knock people up, you shred the armor, your team is able to do more burst damage, kind of thing. So maybe I can skip the dynamo, go straight for like combustion if I really want to. I'm just like I said, I'm just kind of sticking with this build that my friend recommended to me. Oh, is anyone just going dead spawning like 5-man mid? Yep, looks like it is actually because Modek's also on the way there as well.
Enemy has been slain.
Not quite enough. Oh my goodness. Getting solo ulti in the support. Feels bad. Oh? Good hooks. Okay, this is just we're going around circles right here. I don't think we can chase ammo, right? Uh-oh. Nice. Unfortunately, he died for it still, but that was still a decent fight. Hollow Blade is not a Joey original. It's always been known to be super good. Like maybe some people don't actually build it as much as I do, so maybe there's a little bit of my bias coming to play. But it's just Hollow Blade is just a disgusting like T2 item because you get magical power and a lot of mana sustain. So I don't have to worry about running out of mana too quickly on any support essentially. I mean some supports like Steer don't build it because you're not spamming cooldowns on repeat necessarily. But someone like Bellica, Detka, who I'm using builds it a lot, I'll probably go like a Wakefium. At least get the Hollow Blade, and if I decide to actually build Wakefium, I build it. If not, I just discard it, right? Oh, I totally didn't forget that, dudes. Oh my words. Oh no, I walked up. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, we have a lot of people in the jungle right now. Yeah, they're coming up behind us right now, so we may have to just one. Oh, why is he over here now too? I messed up his E, nice. Oh, Steel's actually getting the double kill right there? Wow. Yeah, he has the items to actually do that. So let's go.
An enemy tower is under attack.
Go Mega Cosm next in this build pass. So I played a lot of Paragon back in the day, and I did play a lot of League of Legends as kind of a filler, kind of like after Paragon die off and whatnot. So I think I've always been decent, just because I've been really kind of first in MOBAs, and specifically I have a lot of experience playing Paragon, so a lot of the knowledge just kind of transfer over and whatnot. We don't tend to have the story yet for Bellica, how she got some of it. There wasn't too much in the Paragon lore on that kind of details just yet. They're hoping a series can really kind of flesh out the lore and Paragon and whatnot. It'd be really cool to know a little bit more about what's going on.
Enemy towers destroyed.
Oh, there's a lot of fighting going on that I'm unfortunately not there for. It seems like that one's a goner.
Enemy towers destroyed.
So I'm gonna just clear this wave really quick and just melee back off. Alright, looks like they're all pushing mid by the looks of it.
Allied towers destroyed.
Nice, we got one kill there at least.
Killing spree.
And I don't want to blink after Murdoch to get the kill. That'll be just a little risky. No, what the? Oh, I missed my kill right there. I think we're always chasing right now. At this point. Retreat.
An allied inhibitor is under attack.
But yeah, no, I'm starting to get a better like understanding why Bellica can be really good. Because getting those kills through the walls is actually really solid, right? Getting is trying to look to go in. It's on Sam immediately. Wait, he still got off? Oh my god. So that's like the one really annoying thing about like Gideon's ultimate is that usually you can cancel it right, but if you cancel it too fast, he gets a free reset on it. So you saw me, I silenced Gideon's ultimate, but I did it too fast, so he just recast it right there. And that's just really annoying because I have really good reaction to that. I should feel kind of rewarded for doing so, but having too fast of a reaction means that he gets to reset and use his ultimate again, which I think is actually really silly in that kind of scenario specifically. I don't think we get anything off that way. Yeah, we don't. Oh wow, yeah, I don't. This is really weird fighting we're doing right now.
Enemy tower. Enemy towers destroyed.
Oh, that didn't kill. No.
Has fallen.
I'm actually kind of sad I didn't kill the Deku because I could have got Deku and the Murloc right there. My page is coming right there. Oh. Maybe that help. I was looking at maybe bust on the Gideon, but if it's web pages over there, it'd be kind of hard to do much. What the? I got stuck there for a fast second. Cause I got stunned by the web. I got stunned by the web page, and then I just couldn't move still. Cause I think the way he jumped on me, I just got really stuck on the wall there, unfortunately. Let's see. We can do waste leggings next. I think that's the next item to go. Oh, Steelers is mostly me. I didn't see that until you pointed that out. That's a little unfortunate right there. I mean, I don't think me playing Belka is the reason why we are losing this, by the way. I think Faye was having a very sad time mid, so I think if she was doing fine, we'd be doing a lot better right now. I think Sanitome is a really great item, depending on who you're facing. I got it for the Gideon to help kind of silence him, but he has Shooter of Brace, so you gotta keep that in mind. Yeah, she's gonna jump over there. She's getting deep voice again. Yeah, is everyone just waiting mid? I'm not even the person down, unfortunately. He doesn't have snipes, so don't worry about that.
An allied inhibitor is under siege.
If anything, going Bellica support is actually better for us because we have a Witcher off lane, Steel jungle. We don't exactly have a lot of damage on our like kind of main frontliners, so me going Bellica support can actually balance that out a bit more. He is trying to look. And he got the hook, let's go. This is probably the best time to do feint twos, but I don't exactly have the team. We don't have steel, so we can't do it.
An allied inhibitor is under attack. An allied inhibitor is under attack.
They're fighting pretty hard without any of us over here to help out. I don't quite reach right there.
Enemy tower under siege. Enemy has
I can do feint twos, 100%. Oh, I'm not doing it at all? Okay, it seems like we're not gonna do it at all because he was on the other side of the map too, so I guess we don't have the DPS to do it. Hey, what's up, Ophidio? How you doing, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Because obviously they're gonna go try to do it soon, so we need to start to kind of hover it right now, or else they're gonna take it under our noses. We need Kira to come over, but she's been staying on left for a pretty long while right now. So we need to get a pick first before we can try to do the third thing too. So I'm gonna just get some walls around, see what's up. The skin is right there. She is getting caught out right now. Yeah, now they're gonna look at Fate to 100% because Fate just died. And Steel is actually gonna back. He's gonna like give it up if we need to hover it if we want to do it. Yeah, the whole team just is giving up the Fate twos, unfortunately. Because it'll be a hard fight to fight, but we can still sort of scale them off it, right? Maybe get a miracle pick and then no one can do it anymore, but we just kind of gave up really easily right there, even though I don't think we should have. I do apologize if the audio is cracking. I've been trying to like tinker around these settings, but it's just like I'm not sure how to like fix these issues at this point because I did a lot of troubleshooting and whatnot, and it still happens regularly. So I apologize for the audio hiccups. Maybe just be a YouTube. It's just a YouTube platform streaming thing. I'm not sure at this point. Healing is pushing meds, so just keeping that in mind. Oh, didn't hit my kill right there. Oh. We miss ult. Now we go back into defend mids. We have Steel ultimate still, so he could force a really good fight. He's just not taking it right now. We have a lot of really good follow-up to do this. Alright, now he's actually committing on the right side by the looks of it. Okay, looks like we're not doing any more though. Think we didn't hit anything? There we go. Finally got a pick right there. On the back, because it looked like we are struggling over there, so this is kind of frustrating me to go back and help out. I'll figure out, because I need to go actually help my team first. Looks like we're all backing off, maybe? Alright, looks like we're all backing off all the way. Alright, so we're gonna get Caustica, so that's kind of like a way to kind of round out this build. Where's it at? There it is. There we go. Oathkeeper and Fae could be a fun thing. You can do Obelisk, Oathkeeper, Fae. It sounds like a fun build, 100% to try out.
For targets.
Rampage is right over here. They are looking at Prime right now, by the looks of it. Monarch just back by the looks of it. It's Primal, so we need to hover it, or we can go for the quick Prime play. Very good pick. Can we still do Primal is the thing. It's gonna be tough, but we'll have the numbers advantage at the very least going for us. Oh my god, I can't get that on the wall. Should have blinked out there a little bit faster, then I think I can do a lot more in this team fights. Oh? Oh my goodness. Oh, Faye. Don't get sniped. Wow, okay. That was almost super bad, but we got the Primal and we sort of went even on kills, so it's not too bad. If Victor lives and Faye lives, we'll be chilling. Because that's 2 Primal buffs that we can go for the next Prime. And we are 4 build, ladies and gents, let's go. They're good, trying really hard to kill the Victor, at least stalling really hard. Cause yeah, you gotta go defend the core 100% right there. Defend left! Faye! Defend left! It's gonna go down if you don't help. Oh my goodness. We lost left inhibitor for no reason! Like, she should have saw that. 100%. That's so unlucky. Okay, they're definitely gonna do Prime soon. Because yeah, with 2 inhibitors down and they just kill our carry, unfortunately. They're all just gonna make a huge push for white by the looks of it.
An allied inhibitor is under attack. Allied inhibitor is under attack.
It is enough damage, let's go.
Allied inhibitor under siege.
Ooh. Oh, I'm dead. I just got sniped by the Bellica. Because I think we overshaded a little bit as soon as Guinea just pulled it out like that. So still chase into the 3 people. So yeah, we just lost that unfortunately. Yeah, I can probably sell Daimo at this point and just go more like actual damage. So let me think. Yeah, we can probably get rid of this. Could make this a Oblivion Crown angle. Unfortunately, I think we actually don't go that far. Because I think this is gonna end right here.
An allied inhibitor.
Don't play support Bellica. She is not a real support. I think that's totally the reason why we're losing, by the way. It's just because I picked Bellica support, not because other players are solo not having a good time on this team. So, that's what I don't get. Because you say they're a full stack, so obviously they're gonna defend their friends, which makes sense, but it's kind of a little delusional that they think I'm the reason why we're losing, which is not even close. Could I be playing better? Yeah. But could other players on my team could be doing much better, like my ADC and Faye? Probably. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. They're full stack, so they're just gonna gain on the one person that's not in the full stack, right? That's just kind of how it goes, for sure. So we can take a quick look at the numbers at the very least and see how much we did, because last time we did the Bellica support, ended up doing a lot of damage. Well, we ended up doing the most damage on our team, so I was doing something right at least on my support Bellica. This is kind of criminal that I'm doing more damage by Faye, because Faye is probably the easiest character to do the most damage on team, because you all people, you just totally wreck people, right? So I mean, this is kind of what I mean, like, you just look at the stats, let the stats kind of tell the story at the end of the day and just move on, right? So I'll take that W for sure. At least on my end, being able to do really good on Bellica support. So GG's. Alright, we're gonna do one more. We didn't do offlane at all, which is surprising. So we'll do an offlane game, just kind of end the stream on that note. Because I've been having a lot of fun on support lately. That's why I've been playing a ton of support. But it's not only that, but it's also I kind of like that role a lot. Being able to talk with you guys and whatnot. It's kind of a more chill role for me to kind of get into the mood for, right? So even if we have a very bad game, I'm kind of just really come in the chill mindset on support. So win or lose, I'm just having a good time on that role. I'm thinking Fame Out or Crunch. I haven't done a Fame Out offlane in 5 minutes, so might be doing him. Depends on the team comp 100%. Yeah, I'm not too worried, like I say. I just thought it's kind of funny how he just totally focused on the Bellica support and not seeing how his whole other team going. Because, like I said, they're probably a full stack, so he doesn't want to blame his friends. He just want to blame the one person not in the group, right? That's just how it goes. But I had a lot of fun doing Bellica support. So I think I'm gonna enjoy playing her a lot more because Swan gave me the support tech to be able to do a ton of damage on her. Because I didn't know what was the best kind of build to go on Bellica support to do a ton of damage. So now I didn't realize doing combustion may cause and definitely distract. So it works out. I'm gonna definitely be playing Bellica support a lot more often, 100%. It's just really fun being able to one-shot people as a support kind of thing. I wonder what the peak number's at, because right now it should be like super peak time. I usually don't play this late unless I'm streaming. So yeah, 1,000 players, so we're about at the peak right now. So hopefully we can find the game pretty quick then. So actually surprising, I think there were a lot of people who weren't actually playing the competitive night, because Six, for example, wasn't even playing competitive night with his team. He was kind of like playing in my games, so they weren't doing it. And I think a lot of my other friends weren't even playing it too. Because like I said earlier in the stream, there's no real reason to play competitive nights unless you're trying to get better as a team. If you're looking to have fun as a team, then you just go to casual queue, right? No reason to really do competitive nights, especially since there's no incentive or rewards for doing so, right? Yeah, exactly, Tony. They need to do some kind of reward. So like doing something like playing 3 games competitive night and you get like this currency. That would be a really easy, simple way for people to grind out and then just hop off at the very least. Oh, you're Andrew? Let's go. Are you the ultimate weenie? Because I think I definitely know someone that goes by that name. Alright, so probably a crunch angle then, because we have a Kalai jungle. Doing Fame Mal offlane means we have no fun lane, so I can do a kind of tank crunch build again. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. Yeah, just support, that's spicy, and it does work pretty solid by the way. I think I did that a while ago and it was a lot of fun. But it's just you play like a really annoying pokes support and you have a very strong team ultimate for like objective fights and all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, so it's definitely, we're gonna go a tank crunch angle right here if we don't have a fun line in support right there. So it looks like shouldn't be off lane, so that means we'll probably build magical defense like Voidhelm or Leviathan. That'd be cool if you get a kind of skin color if you climb the leaderboards and whatnot. Or at least make it a participation, because if you only make the reward for like top 10 players, then a lot of people won't actually care too much because they're like, oh, the team royalty or this NA team's gonna get it and not us, right? Because that's probably what's gonna happen if you do that way. So I mean, you can make some exclusive cool reward for top X players, but make it so everyone gets some kind of reward no matter how you do on competitive night, and then you give a reason for everyone to play, right? So we should be against, shouldn't be offlane way. So Warriors, I can go Warriors Quest or Titans Quest. I do really like Warriors Quest a whole lot on Quench. That's not going more a pure tank route. I want to give this a shot. I'm gonna go Warriors Quest and then do Mutilator and then pure like kind of tank from there. Because what I'm thinking is I'm gonna do Mutilator and then do 2 pure defensive items. But if I do that, then I won't necessarily have the most damage. So doing Warriors Quest will help balance out my damage a little bit more. Plus Ice Cold Talons is just so good on Quench. I just love to always go that item whenever I can. Oh, who's Dash? Is he like a really good ADC player? It sounds familiar, but I can't quite remember where I heard that name from.
Minions are spawning.
He did place a ward right there, by the looks of it. So I'm expecting we're gonna get ganked early, so I'm gonna make sure that we don't push the wave and try to make sure at least we can keep it neutral or keep it like pushed towards us. Oh, he plays with Pinzo's team, got it. Like, is he like the off lane? What the? You saw that right too. It looked like I landed, but somehow I skidded past it still. That is so weird. It was unfortunate because I took not a good trade because of that. He was still helping right there, unfortunately. I mean, I knew he started red side, but I thought he would be doing his blue side clear by now or looking elsewhere, but he was still kind of hovering my side. Because at 3-minute mod, this is where you normally like sit on the river camp or whatnot, but he was still sitting on my side by the looks of it. Go 1 for 1, so not too bad. Unless Kalari gets killed. Oh, he gets out because Rampage has no blink. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, they're popping up on that side. Let's go. Maybe it's still missing for some reason. So I'm just gonna shove this in all the way then. Wait, she was doing 2 buff. Wow. I didn't even see her pop up because normally I can see her if she's doing that. But for some reason I didn't spot her at all. This Rampage loves me, by the way. Like, he should be on his blue side by now. I don't know why he's still over here. Oh, did he start a blue side? Because he got the red buff right here. Wow. So he actually started blue side and went over red. Nice. I guess he's being friendly because he was kind of... I'm not sure he's taunting or just being friendly, but either way, kicking me early tends to mean that he's trying to not let me have fun. So I'm conflicted to know what's going through his head right now. Kimby looks like she's backing, so we can kind of have some kind of freeze going on right here. Let's actually get rid of the one main menu right here. Once we hit 6, we'll be a lot better spot against the Shinbi. Yeah, like what is that? I think I totally landed on her, but I still kind of skidded past her like that. That's so weird, right there. There we go. I wonder if that's a recent bug on Quench where there's something going on with the server connection and it's just not something's like not connecting right there. So actually, Bugs, if you don't mind, can you maybe clip that for me? Because I can definitely forward that to a dev, because I think I seen other people saying the same thing too recently too. So it's just not me. I think a couple of my friends also mentioned this too. Leviathan. Oh no, Titan. Let's see.
Allied tower.
Okay. Definitely much stronger than the Shinbi now, so we should be having no issues whatsoever. I think he might get so. I'll definitely forward that to a dev later and see what they think. Actually, I'm gonna leave that to really annoy the web page. Are they able to finish aim one off? Is the question. I can at least cover mids.
Enemy has fallen.
Actually, I'm gonna go in.
Enemy has been slain.
Nice.
Killing spree. Kill.
We can maybe make a push on T2. Oh, not T2, I mean, I think we can have enough damage. It'll be close though. Oh, we don't have enough minions still. Next wave maybe, if we can get it shoved in all the way. Okay. Nice. Weak retreat. She went combustion first, interesting enough. Blinked out. And looks like shouldn't be dead back, so we shove out this one wave and then we look to reset bot items. Oh wait. So looks like the Countess. Looks like they're all sort of getting strong right now, so they're kind of even. Let's actually do Foy Helm. Actually, I think going Leviathan is still actually better against like the Countess, especially. We can combine that with Leviathan and Tainted God, but I think I kind of locked myself with Foy Helm, unfortunately. It's not the biggest deal. Foy Helm is still very solid, so we don't get busted down as easily. Okay, she decides she wants to dash like that. Because I would think she would dash away, but for some reason she dashed towards my minion wave. Because maybe she thought she can take the fight if she cleared my minion wave and fight in it, but at that point, minion wave is not really going to help much in her case. They're all kind of white, so I can just keep pushing left without worry about them defending. Right, quick reset, put on the Foy Helm, and then we're gonna be back into the game. Mantis is coming up, so we might have to rotate for that after we clear this wave. But we might not be in a good spot to do it by the looks of it. But my minion. Let's click. Not sure if they start immediately, but I'm still gonna hover just in case. Jimby's not there at the very least. Like they're not on it. I'll push it out then really quick. I'm very weak. I can't really help out anymore, unfortunately. And Shimmy is just doing Shimmy things and making the push on the left side, because I try to rotate out to help out. So that's kind of really unfortunate how that went down right there. And the god is next on the agenda. Hey, what's up, Slider? Welcome, welcome. How you doing, my friend? go.
Under attack.
I'm gonna back super quick, and then maybe looks like we might try another temper feintures.
Crunch ready.
Nice job. Yeah, we can definitely look at feintures. Nice. We can't do feintures anymore. We keep getting both the junglers die, so we just can't do the feintures objectives anymore whenever that happens. We just back out then. Ah, don't fight block me. There we go. Please tell me this web bubbles up because I need mana. Oh no. Sad times. So, once again, take a reset. Try a third time on feintures if you can get it or not. I might have to go to the left first. You know what, I'm just gonna maybe split push a little bit left. Because we keep fighting and everyone dies and then we just can't do any feintures. So it's just kind of a cycle right now. Although it looks like they're all trying to force it now. Can be is right here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna split push left because maybe I can draw them away from the objective. They're on there already, so at this point, I should just maybe see if I can get something out of this T2. That should be guaranteed for me. Oh damn, we can't even take it on that push because the minions all die too fast. So this is a weird dilemma. I want to split push left and just have a lot of push on that side, but if I don't rotate over to these fights, my team actually just loses them without me. But if I go help bound, then Shimmy just get a free push on the left side, we lose towers that way. So either way, we're just kind of losing no matter what decision I try to make for the team. I'll fight you though. Come here. I don't know if the rampage is over here or not. Oh yeah, I'm all chasing. You see what I mean? Shouldn't be just gonna keep pushing left whenever I rotate. So someone else needs to cover left or else we lose towers on that side.
Allied tower under attack.
Oh, I think she might walk right here. I gotta blink out. Okay. This guy is sort of overchasing, but I don't have a team to help me collapse on him.
Re-crunch ready.
Blink out. Because one, does he get out still? I believe in the Kalai slipperiness. He's not gonna get out, unfortunately. We're even on kills, we're just not even on objectives, so it's a little tricky. I think they technically outscale us as well because they have to count us in rampage. And shouldn't be too, she scales really well.
Enemy tower destroyed.
Shinbi is pushing right. If she's pushing right, maybe I can look at the Belka left. Get the pick on that. Nice, we got the pick right there.
Ready to
Maybe I could push mid.
re-crunch.
I won't be able to get left because of how my team's posturing, but I need to catch left still, I think, actually. I don't want them to fight right now. She actually got soloed by the shimmy. That's unlucky. Yeah, because that's gonna be the next main twist for them because our jungler died. Not sure if the bell. Okay, she's coming over.
Re-crunch mode ready.
How long until web buff spawns? Okay, I can maybe bust this down super quick.
Ready to re-crunch.
Alright. So yeah, it's still really tricky to win this out right now. Because they have all the objectives and I think our team falls off. Especially me, I kind of fall off. That's why I've been building Team Crunch a lot, so you can still be good in team fights a lot more than the usual build pass. They're hovering mid, so I can push out the left wave again. Chimby's here. Okay. I think I beat her. It's just the question is where her team is at. Okay. See, count is coming towards me, so I had to back off. Yeah, see how the enemy team is over here? That catch left really quick. Don't know if we can even force it prime like at this point. Okay. I'll go. Actually, Kawhi's gonna go defend white. I can keep pushing left then. What the?
Ready to re-crunch.
Double kill.
Yeah, she's not gonna let me push in at all. The only way I can get something high on my team is if I can split push, but the support keeps matching me, which is smart. Because her covering me is like the best thing to do for their team right now.
Re-crunch.
Allied inhibitors down.
I'm plenty tanky.
Allied town. Or under attack.
Ready to re-crunch.
I'm gonna use everything on me. They just got the rampage right there.
Re-crunch mode. Ready.
I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna do Wayman on this last item. Oh, can we do prime? I think we do prime. Prime or prime? I don't know. I think it's safe to do prime. I don't know, it's a little tricky. I just don't know if we have enough damage. I think we do prime. I think that's safer. Oh, hey, sup, Rebel? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Lexi might be the go, so I can kind of cleanse the CC. I just don't actually build that item that often. Funny enough. Actually, they're coming in, so I'm gonna back off. So once I get closer, I'll kind of sell this off. For now, I'll just hold on to this item. So I actually didn't need the back right there. I did that out of habit.
Re-crunch mode. Ready.
Try to see if we can get the pick on Shinbi. Oh, they're on fire mode? Oh my. That's bad I'm not there then.
Re-crunch. Ready.
Yeah, it looks like we're giving up the fire mode at this point. The only best play we can do is maybe push out left. But I think they're gonna be able to come defend us in a sec. We can maybe still collapse on them fainters, but the Gajimura doesn't want to go in. It's the main issue. Alan is just gonna clear this instantly. Okay.
Enemy tower under attack.
That's my page no ults.
An ally has perished.
Let's get out.
This on.
Yeah, this Shinbi's been actually weighing down my team, unfortunately. Oh, they're all looking at me now, by the looks of it. Okay. So... not sure if they're gonna still push mid and whatnot. I'll at least still push left, maybe distract them a little bit. Okay, never mind, they went back mid. She's just dead right there.
Allied inhibitors down. An allied inhibitor.
Oh, what the? That was a weird interaction. Alright, that's GG's right there, unfortunately. I mean, it's a decent game from JoeYoursTruly. I did what I have to do in my offlane duty, but it's just one of those games where other teammates just not having a good time, so not able to win as a team. I guess is what I'm trying to say. But it's all good. It's a decent game. It was kind of even for the most part. We just couldn't hold it in there together for these like team fights and objectives and whatnot. Almost did most damage, surprisingly. So, yeah, I did decent, so not too bad. Hey, what's up? So, this is my last game, unfortunately, so I'm sorry for those who just tuned in. It's getting late right now. I still have a weekday, kind of Friday ahead of me, so I want to make sure I kind of wind down, get some good sleep and whatnot, but I really appreciate you guys stopping by 100%, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend.